the show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Lone Depot Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Miami Marlins. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and D-Row will see a highly anticipated Major League debut in this one of the elite prospects in the game.
Yeah, this is a special day for the entire sport when you really think about it. Certainly special for the kid in this organization. But I'll tell you, when a prospect of his caliber graduates to the big league level, the baseball world stops and takes notice. I know it's just one game. We're going to put a lot of focus on his performance here today. And it probably really doesn't mean that much, but it would be awesome to see him come out and put on a show for us.
It's Marlins baseball on the show. Next. Trevor Rogers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the game. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
And now the first pitch. Monty Irvin started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first and shout for the out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
That is third. The left fielder, Barry Bonds.
So in now for San Francisco, Barry Bonds, and he'll make his Major League debut here. Always fun to watch a guy get his career started.
Oh, there's definitely some diamonds that fall through the cracks, and this is obviously one of them. You root for guys like this, late round draft picks that have had to work so hard to get here.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Barry Bonds has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
To the plate now, Willie Mays. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Bonds stands at second with 2 gone. And he falls behind 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
At the plate now, Orlando Cepeda as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set. The 0-1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. Sheffield is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants get a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Kevin Gossman is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that added a new pitch to his repertoire, the split finger. He won't throw it that often. I think one of the reasons he tried to pick up this pitch had a difficult time throwing the straight changeup, and sometimes the splitter is the quick pitch fix for that. So it'll be interesting to see how and when he uses the splitter in this one here today.
Digging in next will be Starling Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. And he fouls this one off. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Here's Joe Panik. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Panik behind a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
That'll bring up Gary Sheffield as he lifts it in the air to right field. Irvin is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting 7, the second baseman.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Flores is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 8, the shortstop,
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
All even now, 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
And now the first pitch. Kevin Gossman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Softly hit out towards short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Cliff Floyd. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the AB on its way. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0.
2-0.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
2 balls and a strike. Hit hard back up the middle. And the Marlins are into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
As a look, now the pitch. Floyd aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will not be able to get the force at second, so there are 2 on now to start the inning.
That is good.
And now in the box, Brian Anderson. His career numbers against Kevin Gossman. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. From the belt, kicks and deals. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Anderson carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Now the 0-1. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. First and second here with nobody out. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Jazz Chisholm, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
So stepping in is Jorge Alfaro, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Now here's the first offering. Weak grounder down the line at third. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Monty Irvin 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 20, Monte Irvin.
And now the first pitch.
Nope.
And a lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Marte is there and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So now into the box is Tommy La Stella. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Next to dig in, Barry Bonds. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Bonds has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Here's another 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. La Stella leads off first with 1 away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. And good for him. Barry Bonds has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Standing in now, Willie Mays.
The center fielder.
And the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Orlando Cepeda.
Digging in next, Orlando Cepeda. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. So here now is the pitcher, Trevor Rogers, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
1 and 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Starling Martin. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. On, he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Go! Panic!
Into the box, Joe Pennick. High in the air out to center field. Mays will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Still down 3-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming, here it is. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Called a strike there, 2-1.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Popped up. And this is going to be a foul ball. Three-two pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Sheffield is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Next to bat for the Giants, Wilmer Flores flew out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, upstairs. Ball
Low
2.
and away as he misses again. 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 3-2. Right side. Panic is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And we've got 2 guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. The 1-0.
Ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Now the pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having the lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kevin Gossman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Oh, and 1, here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Crawford is off of first with 2 away. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Giants leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Leading off.
Coming forward, the veteran outfielder,
right
Gary
field.
Sheffield.
Gary Sheffield.
from the stretch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
To the plate now, Cliff Floyd. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here it comes, 1-0. This one's down to third. Listella fields it cleanly, and that's the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Ready now for the Marlins. Jesus Aguilar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Grounded to the right. Flores has it. On to Cepeda at first to retire the side. Miami down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Eliezer Hernandez, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Eliezer Hernandez.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Monty Irvin.
Number 20, Monte Irvin.
First pitch of the AB on its way. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Panic is under it for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tommy Listella.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring in Tommy Listella to bat next. Here's the first pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Barry Bonds.
Up next, Barry Bonds is coming off a home run in his previous at-bat. This has certainly been a storybook first day in the show for him.
You know, Matty, if I'm this guy right now, all bets are off. I'm swinging for the downs again. 2 home runs in a big league debut, that's what I want to see.
2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes.
No strikes.
And that one yanked just foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the great Willie Mays. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. Bonds leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. A runner on first with 2 away. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Leading up
okay, thank you, Heidi.
The 3rd baseman, Brian Anderson.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Brian Anderson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Pitch on the way. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he will put the tag on him near the bag, and they just do get him in time. Up next from Miami, Jazz Chisholm struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled off.
Nope.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Fastball laid off well below the knees.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Juan Pierre will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 9, Juan Pierre.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
A bouncer to the left side. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Now batting, center fielder, Starling
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Starling Martin. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Marlins strand a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Anthony Bass takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 52, Anthony Bass.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Orlando Cepeda. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bass, 33 years old. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Swinging a looper to left. Chisholm onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Buster Posey.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now the first pitch. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
So 1-1 home. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Wilmer Flores. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Whoa, that's
That
down.
misses 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded by Panic. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Giants 3 and the Marlins nothing. Now to bat, Joe Panic. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
First offering on its way, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down the zone right there, below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Into the box now, Gary Sheffield, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Panic on at first, nobody out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Another one sent foul. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 30, Cliff Floyd.
Standing in now, Cliff Floyd, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. None out, runners at first and second. Swung on, missed. 1-1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And that misses for ball 2. 2-1 now to Floyd.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. First and second now, one man out. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 3-1 pitch. And he popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
On the ground for Crawford. They might get a pair. The second for one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Marlins leave one. Still down 3-0. Ross Detweiler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54, Ross Detweiler.
So here is Brandon Crawford. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Brandon Crawford.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. It bangs against the giant cement pole and gone. A solo shot down the line in right. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0.
No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Will Clark will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Giants. Number 22, Will Clark.
Set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Anderson trying to get there. And the pitch.
1-1.
Base is empty here with nobody out. A little bit outside. 2-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Giants, the right fielder.
Now it'll be Monty Irvin. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First pitch on the way.
Nope,
Too low, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. Chisholm camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
The left fielder, number 25, Barry Bonds.
Into the box, Barry Bonds, and with 2 hits in 2 career at-bats, he certainly knows how to make a first impression.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
Now a throw over.
Hey.
The 1-0.
Yeah.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Irvin, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over.
With a traditional 7th.
But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 4-0 San Francisco. John Brebbia will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
For San Francisco, number 59, John Brebbia.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
Third baseman, Brian Anderson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Fouled away. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in will be Jazz Chisholm. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Into center field. Line drive base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Stepping up is Jorge Alfaro, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second here with nobody out. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Garrett Cooper will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Now here's the first offering, and he'll take a look at ball one. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I got 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
3-0 pitch.
Hey! 3-1, but 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This one's flared toward left center, and that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
The center fielder, number 6, Starling Martin.
And stepping in, Starling Martin. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. From the stretch. Here's the 0-1. Well, didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
That's popped up. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving in 2.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Jose Alvarez.
At the plate, Joe Pennant. Soft liner towards short. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Striding in is Gary Sheffield, a potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 0-1 offering. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Popped him up. Posey is there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. John Curtis has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. Ready to begin the eighth, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Willie Mays. And now the first pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Here it comes, 1-0.
Hey! Nope, that's off the plate.
Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the eighth.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Orlando Cepeda, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
That's out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. Here's Buster Posey now. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First things first, here's a throw over. And the runner back. First pitch on the way.
That's inside.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Mays, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Heading out towards shallow right. Sheffield is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Next up, Wilmer Flores. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte going back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And a huge insurance run is across to score all the way from first. Now a 5-3 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Willie McCovey will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Giants, number 44, Willie McCovey.
Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2 down, runners at first and second. Three and 0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
The 3-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Line drive, base hit to right. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Richard Blyer trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Blyer.
To the plate now, Monty Irvin, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he takes a called strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Floyd gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Giants out in front here, 6-3. Tyler Rogers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and the free swinging Cliff Floyd will stand in.
The left fielder, Cliff Floyd.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
No, that's
He'll
down.
look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Rogers is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-1 to the Marlins left fielder. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging bunt up the third baseline. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. From the belt, the pitch.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Nope, that's inside.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of down and in.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Now batting, third baseman.
Next, it'll be Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Now to the plate, Jazz Chisholm. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
So 1-2. Hit to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Jake McGee enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 17, Jake McGee.
So now here is Jorge Alfaro. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Here's the first pitch.
No, that's
now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Down the first baseline. This will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Swinging a ground ball to third, but this is foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next.
Tommy La Stella.
First offering on its way. This pitch is popped up. Anderson is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now that left fielder, Barry Bonds.
Now at the plate, Barry Bonds. And with 2 hits on the day, he's got to feel really good about contributing in his first day in the show.
Yeah, he's had a great day at the plate, Matty. He's got a chance to get 3 knocks in this one. Whatever happens, it's gravy right now.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they still managed to get an out on the play. Whoa. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Willie Mays. He scored after knocking a single in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Stepping in next, Orlando Cepeda. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch of the AB now. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
Look out, 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball match outside. Ball. Down.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got to count in his favor 3-1.
Ready with the 3-1.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Ball
And
four,
he
that's
misses
up.
again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Next, it'll be Buster Posey, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch on its way.
Hey.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Mays on second. Cepeda on at first with 2 down. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his own or buries something in the dirt.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2 to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Rob Den enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 31, Rob Den.
Miguel Rojas will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Starling Martin.
Stepping in once again is Starling Martin. He doubled home a pair his last time up. And now the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the
baseman.
4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
At the plate now, Joe Panic. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Next up is Gary Sheffield. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First delivery to him.
Nope.
2 out with the man at first. Up top, it's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
A runner on first with 2 away. Drilled to the right side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. We'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Standing in now, Cliff Floyd. So watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Two down, runners at first and second. And that misses for ball 2. 2-1 now to Floyd.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Miami down to their last strike. Count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Floyd. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Giants jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kevin Gossman notches his 3rd win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Trevor Rogers was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Rob Nen hammers down the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
you.